Okay, I thought I should say something about the windows. So yesterday, I did all the white, inner white here. So I had to do this. It's the other paint, the other window panel, the bottom one which goes up and down. To get the old color off that, I actually did that with my finger. I just put paint on my finger, and from the inside, kept doing that, coming out and check. And I got a little bit on the hinge here, or the latch, but overall I'm pretty happy because it was all green before. So what I decided to do, these are double hung windows, but they're no longer going to be double moving because I ended up caulking in the top. And realistically, we're not going to open them anyways. And any little air joint is just heat loss in the winter. Plus, it just looks so much better when you just put a little caulking in. Now, if we ever have to open this, we're going to have to break that caulk line with a knife, and then possibly we'll be able to move it. Now, down here, we needed the bottom one to move. So the problem is, every time you paint this, a little bit likes to stick. So what I ended up doing was you have to put a layer on, and within 10 minutes, you want to go inside and move it. And basically, I had to keep doing that all day long until I got all 5 of these windows done. So it was a little bit of a pain, and you can see, you're going to get some ripping of the paint. In this case, a little green showing up. I don't really like that, but the reality is I want it to open, so you may be able to just touch that just a little bit without getting anything else. But for the most part, that appears to be the only place it did that. Also, the other thing I learned was do not close them at night when you first start this. Leave them up about a 1/2 inch, so that way you can get a wonder bar in there and pry on them a little bit, because they're going to stick. Even if you've been doing it vigilantly all day, moving them up and down every 10-15 minutes, overnight they're going to stick. So you need to give yourself some room to pry them up. And I think that's all. Oh, I ended up caulking all these, but I think I've done many videos on that. Oh, the other thing is, when I cut this to scrape the window, clean it and scrape it, I'm going to make sure I do not go into my caulking. And this is true with glazing too. You need that protected. You need that joint there painted. So I'm actually going to leave it, just try to get it kind of straight. Take out any blemishes here. It's not going to be perfect, but it looks a lot better like this than it does cracked and falling out and everything else. Okay, windows onward.